Who's a parent here got a kid in school having a hard time? Can't figure out what to do. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Anybody? What's wrong? Shout it out. What are they doing? What won't he do? He won't do homework? That's easy. He ain't doing homework? Taking him to one of those vacant buildings. This where you gonna live. You can't read or write. That's where you live. I'll see you tomorrow. Then you hang in there. You can't go home nowhere. You can't read the street signs. No. Tough love. Sometimes you gotta do tough love. We forgot. Tough love don't mean beating a child. I ain't talking about beating. Every time you talk about whooping a child, there's nothing wrong. It's wrong to whoop a child. Look, you ain't never been whooped. The whooping is psychological. Whooping don't even hurt that much. It's my father. Oh, boy, he's doing all that noise. Oh, I'm like, okay. That's why I can tell a young man doesn't have a father. You ain't never feared nobody. See, when you don't ever fear, man, you can tell a dude, you disrespect me. Oh, I've been disrespected most of my life. I had a father, he had no respect. Get up, I ain't dressed yet, get. You tired? No, sir, no, sir. You act like you're tired. No, I'm just having some issues. See, as a man, if you ain't never backed down away from a man, you don't know what it's like to back off a man. You gotta know when to back up. That's why these kids getting shot. You gotta know when someone's more dangerous than you. And that's what fathers teach you. Oh, are you standing up to me? No, sometimes I stand up because my back. You can't fight everybody. There are certain people, and we all know, every man here knows, there's always one dude, was that cat, the most dangerous. There is a most dangerous man, woman in every neighborhood that everybody goes like this. Man, he stole my bike. Just let that. And see, when a dangerous dude steal your bike, he ride by you. Get on, you wanna ride? It's my bike. What? It's my bike. This is your bike? Wait, hold, let me look at it. Oh, no, my handlebar is different. You actually know when to back up off people, man. See, crazy people don't say they're crazy before they hurt you. People say, man, I'm crazy, man, I'll kill you. I'm crazy. Crazy people stand there. And when you have money, you go to a different kind of drug treatment center. When you have money, you go camping, and you hike, and you swim it out. You swim the crack out. You swim it out. You sit in circles. What'd you do today? We went on the mountain. I don't need drugs. I went on the mountain, and I saw birds. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. You ever been to the inner city drug rehab? What you got to say, John? I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't supposed to be here in the first place. This is court ordered. You know what? Before reality shows, crazy folks in your family used to hide. Remember? Since reality show, you need to put me on. You need to put me on.
I have to grow up. I have 3 kids. And yeah. Right. I like your attitude, brother. You would think that I'd be pretty open-minded with my kid. I'm very strict. My daughter's 13, still no phone. No phone. No. And I don't negotiate. Why can't? Because no. Give me a good reason. No and no. And they'll try everything with you. Well, you know, everybody in like America is 13 has a phone, Dad. Well, you don't. You're special. Be different. How exciting. I'm gonna be a cow like the rest of them? No. And I get more grief from parents than actually, parents would come up to you like, you know, is that true about your daughter and not having a phone? 13? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My child came out of the womb, gave her an iPad, right? I mean, it's socialism, pal. You got it's where they live. All right, let me ask you this. What happens? All right, what happens if your daughter is dropped off at the bus stop early? I go, that's a great question. And she walks 50 feet to the house. Like, where's your kid getting dropped off? Is that a dilemma in America? They're dropping us off in Iowa by accident? Like, this kid's walking around a corn store. I can't believe it. We're stuck in Iowa again. If I only had a phone. Diane, I can't see you. It's a stupid bus. I don't have a phone either. Like, what are you talking about? This is the other one I got. This guy's like, excuse me. All right, let me ask you this, okay? Does your child play sports? Yeah, she plays, sport. Okay. Huh. What happens if your child goes to sports practice and it's done early, huh? What happens then? I go, where are you dropping your kids off? What, are they stuck in a gymnasium for like a week? They left me here! I'm all alone and I can't get out. I can't believe this is happening. Like, how can you not know your coach? How can you not know some other teammates and have contacts? Like, what are you just showing up behind like a shopping mall where the Mexicans play soccer? You know that one field in your town where you're like, oh, that's where the Mexicans play soccer. And they're into it. They're fantastic. You know? And you're going, yeah. And you show up going, hey, amigos, my daughter wants to play. She's really good on defense, so we don't have a phone, so I'll come back in like 45 minutes. Have fun with the amigos, will you, hon? What about this one? You ever get this? All right. Your daughter doesn't have a phone. What if there's an emergency in school? All right, let's say that. All right, let's say the kid is on the floor. She's foaming at the mouth. Something happened. Maybe, I don't know, she had the wrong food. And then everyone's gathering around her like, oh my God, it's a little girl. She's like, what's your name? Gabrielle. Gabrielle. Okay, well, there's nothing we can do for her because she doesn't have a phone.
And this is my life now. I do weird stuff with people I make. I used to do weird stuff with people I met in bars. Now I make people and I do weird stuff with them. Now we're living their lives for them. We're on top of them. We're taking their tests for them. We're planning their play dates. We're in their life all the time. And it's failing them. It's failing them. Kids are showing up at college. There's reports of kids showing up depressed because they don't know how to do anything. Anything. They're just like, my bed isn't made again today. Why is this happening? I used to wake up, my bed would be made, and there'd be Mickey Mouse pancakes. Now nothing. We're failing them. All their test scores globally are in the toilet. In the toilet. We kicked ass when we were little. You know why? Our parents didn't care. I'm going to school, you go to work, we'll meet here at dinner. Don't screw up. And we got our little book bags and we head out of the house like little business people. And we got stuff done. You had meetings at your lockers, you bought Cliff Notes off the black market, you forged signatures if you had to, and we were #1 in the world. #1. It's arrogance. It's arrogance of the parents to think you're so important. You're not that important. It's easy to make a kid. It's really easy. And then your job really is when they're little, stop them from waddling into traffic, electricity, or a weird uncle. That's it. That is it. Other than that, get out of their way. All the best people on the planet didn't even have their parents around. Steve Jobs was an orphan. Albert Einstein left home when he was 15. Abraham Lincoln, when he was 6 years old, cooked and ate both his parents. Yeah, little known fact, but it's true. Wasn't in the movie, but it happened. That's why he was 60 feet tall. Human bone marrow. We all show up on this planet with our personalities already intact. As soon as you're here, you're made. You're made. And you're either allowed to flower or you're stomped out by the grown-ups in your life. My kids are exactly the same as when they got here. Exactly. And I had nothing to do with it. Nothing. My little one is tough as nails. She's a back like Michael Phelps. She eats rocks. She's a killer. We're all scared of her. All family. We're at the airport. I was like, where's the luggage? She has it already. Let's go. Hurry up, she's getting in the cab. Where'd she get money? I don't know. And she was that way immediately. She came out of my wife. They put her on that little baby bread warmer shelf. She immediately started getting up like she had somewhere to go. Nurses were passing out. They never saw a baby do a push-up their first 5 seconds on the planet. Let's get out of here. I can't control that. I just have to watch her and hope she doesn't turn evil. That's all I can do. And the other one is smart. She's always been that way. She wants help with her homework now. I can't do it. Can't do it. 4th grade math, I'm out. I'm out. It's fraction time. Good night. I'm out. I get nervous when the pizza guy comes. I have to do the change and the tip in the moment. I just hold up balled up money like I'm from a small town in Belgium. You need more of this? You want more? We infantilize these kids. No one talks to their kids the way we do. You gonna put on your jammy whammies? You gonna get all cuddly-wuddly on the couchy poo? You have a big day tomorrow. You have your SATs. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Other cultures, the kids go to school and work immediately. These little Chinese kids putting together our iPhones, kicking ass over there. Seriously, they go to school for like 50 hours. They bicycle home 500 miles. They give their ancient grandparents a sponge bath, 1 piece of seaweed, off to the apple factory for the night shift. And they're happy for the benefits. Our kids go to school for like 3 hours and waddle around all night looking for candy. There's gotta be some Skittles somewhere. Every generation is smarter than the one that came before it, right? You were smarter than your parents. And these kids are, with technology, it happens so much faster, so much faster. Just think about their phones. Think about the amount of pornography they have in their pockets 24 hours a day. You know what I had to do when I was 8 years old to see a picture of a naked lady in a magazine? I had to run an underground railroad for porn. A series of meeting points and backpack drop-offs and swapping out bicycles in abandoned garages. Get it through the woods, into the house, into the basement, into the crawl space. Cuckoo, cuckoo. We crawl back through the dirt with a book of matches. Ow. Could you imagine showing a Playboy to an 8-year-old now? They'd be like, no, I was into that in preschool. More into feet now.